Yo! Hello? Anybody home? What, you daydreaming again? Number of times I've seen you looking up at this wall. I told you you'd make it to the big show. Now here we are. UFC debut right around the corner. All right. UFC promo crew's back here. We're gonna do an interview in a few minutes. But first, I need you to fill out this release form. Height, weight, nickname. Bruce Buffer, he's gonna need all of that, right?
You two ready for the interview?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, before we begin, and this is off the record,
Uh-oh.
I just hear there's an interesting story about how you two started working together.
Yo, he wants to hear about your first fight.
I hear it's a good one.
He hates when I tell the story, but oh man, I will never forget the first time I saw this kid. He was getting busted up. He looked like a zombie. It was one of those, let's say, amateur cards you can find across town from time to time. Great fights, never know if you're gonna see something special. Right, so yeah, this kid caught my eye because his eye was all busted up and bruised. But it was a total mismatch. It was obvious that the opponent was way more experienced. This kid took a beating for 2 rounds. Okay, probably both 10-8s. They could have stopped the fight easy, but the bell sounds to start the 3rd round. And this kid is still coming forward. He's still fighting, as if he thought that maybe he had a chance. There was no chance.
Ready? Are you ready? Fight!
This isn't one of those stories where you find someone amazing out in the middle of nowhere just knocking people out. No. I just found a kid with heart, like I'd never seen, so I reached out. Hey! Nice! Listen, you keep training like that, and no one will catch you. Hey, he's starting to fall apart, all right? Stay on him. Ready to go. Show me. Beautiful combination. Keep it up. Put the pressure on it. Good job in there. Your kicks are looking really sharp. Nice work. Okay, time to work. Let's go. Right on target. Miss. That's the way you master your craft. Don't stop now. 30 on the clock. Yeah, good job, good job, good job. Steady kick. Your kicks are on point. Anytime you...
Right, coming up next, it's a UFC lightweight division bout. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing him, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And then as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. All right, so here he is at long last making his UFC debut. You hear so much about those famed octagon jitters and nerves. It's something he's gonna have to bottle here tonight. These lights are bright. He doesn't look wide-eyed making the walk here, but there might be an adrenaline dump if you do too much too soon. Nonetheless, the bigger story, this man finally has arrived at his UFC debut. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. More than 5 years apart, with big difference in height, but a similar reach. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Kid Dynamite. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, here we go with round 1. The UFC debut has finally arrived for this young man. It's a feel-good story, undeniably. He's got a lot of friends and family in the building. And given what he did on the regional circuit, the expectations are high that he can step right into the big show tonight and realize success immediately. Doesn't happen for everybody, but a lot of hype behind this young man. We'll see if he can live up to it tonight.
And you learn a lot about these prospects when they're put in positions that they're not normally put in inside of the octagon. You can do them in practice, but there's a big difference when you experience it inside the UFC. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks. Ooh, big shot lands.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Put your jab in his face.
Visibly limping here.
Beautiful kick.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off. What a punch.
Oh!
Need these points. Take down.
Real quick leg kick. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
1-2 punch by Lee. And both guys really throwing with authority.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Now when they're starting to end the fight.
Yep.
Nice looping punch.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
He can barely stand.
Nice kick landed there by Lee.
Nice stick with the right hand.
The horn sounds for the end of round 1. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
Beat you up that round. You're all right. You're going to get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little pick.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do. Oh, he's hurt. dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick. Big kick.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Beautiful. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
This round, I just want to see heavy punches. Let it go. Oh, wow. Wow, yes. That punch damaged him. Yes. Let's go. Beautiful combination. I love it. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him. Great. 30 seconds. Hey, don't worry about it. You did all right today, but we'll do better tomorrow. Time to burn and get after it. Here we go. Push! 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 Man, your next opponent is gonna be no...
Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. More than 5 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 1 win, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 27 wins, 16 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Bridgewater, Massachusetts, USA, Joe Lozon. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Bergliata.
So Dan Bergliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
So he won his UFC debut by knockout, so you gotta think the confidence is sky high as he tries to move to 2-0 in the big show here tonight. No nerves whatsoever when he made the UFC debut, and the results really spoke to that. So now, a little bit more pressure on him, added audience, more eyeballs. We'll see if he can respond to that pressure and deliver another knockout performance here tonight.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Well, he told us on Thursday you don't get paid to fight 15 minutes. To that end, early takedown is there.
His ideal fight is a grind. As ugly as he can make it, it's better for him. And with this early takedown, he ensures that he can start to wear the gas tank for a long time.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Midway through round 1. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Head kick. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
2 minutes now to go in the round. That's a really strong leg kick there by Lou. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Lee.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, and there's a tip. The fight thus far. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's gonna be over very soon.
Lozon gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Just out of range with that right hook. And they separate. 20 seconds to go in round one. Right on the button. Round one winding down here. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Round two next. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're gonna see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
That's what I'm talking about right there. I need another one, just like that, okay? You won that round, no wavering.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes.
Really timing his shots nicely, good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Kick to the body by Lozon. Looking to land the leg kick now. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
No, it doesn't feel good to get kicked. Great punch.
Lee's kick attempt, that one was blocked. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. That knee might have landed there. All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight.
Oh, he's got a choke.
And he's out. Lee gets back up, back into his comfort zone. Switching stances here. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble.
Fantastic takedown. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Nicely done.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. All right, referee is going to step in here. Wanted to see more action. Forcing the stand-up now. Nice kick there by Lee. 30 seconds to go in round 2.
Big body kick lands. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Big power shot there.
Good job, guys.
All right, take a seat. Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Beautiful body kick.
Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He
Oh!
He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, nice high kick.
Collar tie. Oh, big left hook there. Just over 3 feet.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
That'll do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched glove.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I gotta think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.